Hi, I'm Lee, and this is my little postcard to you about my creative life. The dog and I, this dog and I have just come back from training. We go once a month for a remedial dog training session. The dogs don't get trained so much as their humans. And so we have spent 2 hours standing around in a cold field, and now we're at home defrosting. This is my postcard to you about my creative adventures, which feels like not very much this week. I've been having some real low energy experiences for the last wee while, and so things just puddle along as they do. The one thing you will notice is that I have finished my turtle dove jersey, and I've spoken about this in previous postcards, and so I'm not going to say too much about it. I made some alterations. I knitted it to a different gauge, but if you check back to the previous postcard that I did about this jersey and this make, then there'll be a few more details there. I knitted it with Elephos slow pea, and basically I think I was looking back at my little videos and I noticed that I had been wearing my Carbeth for quite a few of them, and that's why I've made another one. This one is longer. I tend to, when I'm working at home and things, I tend to just wear leggings. Quite often I get up in the morning and then I'll do yoga, and then I'll go for a dog walk, and then I'll go for a run with friends after work, and so wearing active wear just seems like a sensible thing to do, and I wanted something that I could just throw over the top so that if I do nip out to the shops or something, I just feel a little more dressed up. So hopefully I've inserted some video at the beginning of me prancing around so you can see how it looks. It's a little longer at the back than it is at the front, so you get good butt coverage, and I'm really enjoying wearing it. It's serving all of the purposes that my Carbeth did, and so you'll probably see this as frequently, partly because I record on a Sunday and this is just secret pajama type clothing that you wear on a Sunday when you're mooching about your house. So yeah, that's the turtle dove. I've just finished knitting a pair of socks, and these are for the dog walker. I have, well, it's a business of a collective of dog walkers who look after my little fluffy animal really well, and so I thought that I would make my dog walker another pair of socks. This is King Cole Zigzag. I don't know the colour name, and the ball band is somewhere. I haven't thrown it out. It is actually somewhere, but who knows where. It'll turn up at some point. Yeah, so it's King Cole Zigzag that I was given by a friend, and then I've used, I think it was West Yorkshire Spinners, no idea what colour that is on the heel, but I think it's a West Yorkshire Spinners yarn, and I've made it using my favourite sock pattern because that's the one I've committed to memory and make all the time. So yeah, I'm going to wrap those up and give them to the dog walker. I had meant to have these finished for the cold weather and it's well into spring now, so she's possibly not going to need them, but hey ho, well, nice pair of woolly socks is always appreciated when cold weather finally turns up. The last thing that I have to talk about is my main knitting project that I have on the go at the moment, and I think I talked about this quite a while ago. I've just got to remind myself what the name of the pattern is. So this is the Lieve Milena, cardigan, and I think I showed this last when I was thinking about ripping out the previous version of it, because I wanted to knit it entirely top down, and the pattern has you knit up the back and over the shoulders and down, and I wanted to make the most out of my yarn and make this cardigan as long as possible. Turned out it wasn't actually difficult to alter that construction. So as you can see here, well, you may not be able to see because it's just a long rolled up thing. I go like this. I started here at the join. This join line sits across the back of your shoulders, and I've started knitting down, towards the hem, and these are the front panels. You knit them both sides at the same time, and this is the bit that will come up and over my shoulders and down the front. So it will look a little like this. Yeah, did I say this is the Lieve Milena by Joanna Ang? Possibly I said that already. I've already made a mistake and had to rip back. That just seems to be the story of my life at the minute. So anyway, we just keep going. And I don't think there's too much to say about that at this point. I'm just continuing to continue on with it. I'm just thinking that I might just have a little chill out and put a film on and put a few more rows on it. The lace does slow things down quite a lot, but as I said, I've been having quite low energy levels recently, and a bit of anxiety as well, and so I find that things that kind of fill up my brain and consume all my thoughts actually help with that, because you can't fret about other things. So yeah, I'm using Durium Natura Gilead for this, which is a yarn that I bought ages ago and had previously started this with. I've used, no, it's not Gilead, it's Ulysses. Yeah, it's the sport weight version, and the pattern was actually written for that yarn. I had bought the yarn intended to make a cardigan because I think it's a good mid-range price yarn, and then I found this pattern and it was just a nice match. So I'm just going to carry on with that. I feel like today's postcard has been a little confused and discombobulated, and is going to be very short because I'm not doing very much. I hope you're not doing very much too. It's lovely to have spent a little bit of time with you, and I hope you have a really relaxing week. I shall see you again soon. Cheerio!